There's one price on this chart that matters more than every other number we're about to show you. It's not the all-time high. It's not this week's rally. It's a level Binance touched twice, almost to the exact cent, nearly 1.5 years ago. And what happened after those two touches changed everything. We're going to walk you through exactly how we got here, and by the end of this video, we'll show you that level and why it might be the single most important number on the entire chart right now. Let's get into it. Binance printed its all-time high on 13th October 2025 at 1375.90. From there, it didn't just pull back, it plunged. By 21st November, the price had collapsed all the way down to a low of 791.80. That's a brutal drop in just 5 weeks. Buyers tried to fight back. A rally into mid-January, the start of 2026, took price to a yearly high of 958.90. But sellers weren't done. That rally was short-lived and Binance plunged again, bottoming on 6th February at 574.10. From the 6th February low came the first real retest on 24th February. Prices pushed down toward that February low but failed to break it as buyers stepped in at 577.10, leaving the 6th February low intact. For a moment, it looked like strength was building. Price rallied into the 2026 midpoint, tagging a high of 686.99 on 16th March, but then the collapse. On 2nd April, Binance broke the 6th February low, tagging 570 before reversing. This is a classic liquidity sweep. Stop losses triggered, weak hands shaken out, and exactly the kind of move that precedes a shift in structure. And that's exactly what happened next. 29th April produced a higher swing low. Then when price took out the 22nd April high, something changed. Buyers were officially back in control, at least on the short-term structure. Momentum built. Price peaked at 689.99 on 16th May. A new higher low followed on 18th May at 635.44. And then Binance broke above that 16th May high and kept pushing higher, reaching a peak at 740.39 on 31st May. 4 weeks, a clean sequence of higher highs and higher lows. It looked like the recovery was real. Then it all came apart. Sellers had been setting an ambush at its 31st May peak, and by 5th June, Binance had plummeted to new lows at 556.58, breaking clean through both the February and April lows. Every bit of that structure buyers had built, gone, vanished. Buyers made a brief fight back on 15th June to 631.90, but sellers weren't finished. Price made new lows again on 25th June, followed by another liquidity sweep on 1st July down to 537.10, the current 2026 yearly low. Since that sweep, something has shifted. 17th July produced a higher swing low at 556.05, and once the 1st July high was broken, Binance entered a weekly uptrend, one that's carried price up to our current weekly high of 610.55 on 8th August. So, here's the question everyone's asking. Is this the reversal? Can Binance finally turn the corner? Not so fast. Binance still hasn't broken above the 15th June structural high at 631.90, and sitting at this level is our Fibonacci resistance zone between 627 and 628, completely unchallenged, untested, and still very much in control. Until that zone breaks, this uptrend is still operating underneath a lower high. That's not strength. That's a bounce inside a bigger downtrend. So, where's the real opportunity? This is where it gets interesting. Below current price, there are 2 Fibonacci support zones. The first between 532 to 534. The second between 508 to 510. That second zone, 508 to 510, comes from a much higher time frame swing, which gives it far more significance. But here's the part that actually matters. The real story isn't the Fibonacci maths. It's what happened the last time Binance traded there. Zoom out to early 2025. 2 major structural lows formed within weeks of each other. The first low came on 3rd February 2025 at 508.10, And 1 month later, buyers defended almost the exact same level again, almost unnoticeably higher at 508.50. Two separate tests, weeks apart, same price, down to the dollar. That zone held, and from 11th March 2025, Binance didn't just recover, it exploded higher, eventually running all the way to that all-time high of 1375.90 on 13th October 2025. That's what happened the last time this level was tested. So, here's what we're actually watching for. Not the next bounce, not the next headline. We're watching whether Binance reaches 508 to 510 again. If buyers defend that region, Binance could be setting itself up for a triple bottom stretching back more than a year and a half. And if market structure starts improving from there, that's a far higher probability for a genuine long-term recovery. Not a guess, but a level with a track record. And that's exactly where our attention is focused. So, what's your call? Does Binance break resistance or break down to support? Drop your Binance predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for daily crypto chart analysis, where we focus on Fibonacci, market structure, and price action, not hype. We also publish a daily crypto trading newsletter, just a 5-minute read to keep your finger on the crypto pulse. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's analysis.